Hello, I'm Dennis Willich with Nationwide Southwest, and I'm here at the TOLA Convention in Dallas, Texas. And today I want you to meet Blake Vackar, Vice President of Sales with Screen Innovations.
How's it going?
Welcome. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me on. It's great to be here in TOLA, Texas.
Tell me a little bit about Screen Innovations.
Well, we're the freshest screens in Texas. We're built just down the street in Austin, Texas. This is where our factory, worldwide factory, we call the Galactic Headquarters. And we call ourselves the Galactic Headquarters for Screen Innovations because we have the only two screens that are on the International Space Station. So the only screens in space were built just down the road in Austin, Texas, the Screen Innovations plant, where we build the world's leading technology in ambient light rejecting screen technology. But we also build some of the best technology when it comes to motorized shades for internal shades, outside shades, as well as draperies as well. So anything moving in the house that blocks the sun or has anything to do with light, that's Screen Innovations, baby.
How's business?
It's fantastic. You know, the industry is really changing. You know, I've been in the CDO community for, almost 30 years now. And if somebody would told me 25 years ago, I'd be doing, lots of shade work and blinds and curtains, I'd be like, dude, I'm an AV guy. I go with red blinking lights. What are you talking about? And so it's great to see that we've gone from being the home theater guys to really truly the system integrators.
Yeah.
Where we're integrating so much in the home now that we're no longer just that geeky guy with the home theater stuff. We're the integrators now. So it's really interesting to see the industry grow.
That's good. Tell me a little bit about, we were just there a week or so ago, and we spent time with you, and you showed us some very exciting new breakthrough products and stuff. Tell the company here a little bit about what's going on there.
Well, that reminds me, you still owe me 50 cents for the tour, but I'm going to let that slide, right? So yeah, we're showing off some amazing new products. From the screen side with our ambient light rejecting technology, we now have a family of solutions. So it's an interesting time in projectors and screens because we're now at that point in time where we're making gray screens and white screens obsolete. We don't sell glass, squares, CRT tube televisions anymore because better technology's out. We're now selling ALR screen technology instead of white and gray screens. So that is one of the biggest things happening in the screen world is our screens are designed to work with the lights on or off, not just off. So if you want to put one of our screens in your game room with all the lights on and with the windows exposed, we can make that work, and we do it better than TV. A lot of people don't realize that with projectors and screens, we're doing TV better than TV because we don't have glass, so there's no glare, right? So that's a really exciting new technology that's really becoming now the standard in projection screen technology, and we're leading that engineering, path.
Right.
On the shade side, we've expanded the line over the last 5 years. We now cover the entire house inside and out. We've got our AC-powered, DC-powered, or battery-powered shades, which are completely wireless. Our battery-operated shades are 100% wireless. And we're not using a bunch of C batteries dropping down a cell there. We're using lithium-ion. So we never have the waterfall effect. Everything's always dropping together, staying in sync. And when the battery's getting low, it doesn't go, wah, blah, 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 blah. It just stops. And then you just reach up, and with our patented magnetic charging system, you don't even have to get the ladder out. You just put the charging cord on a painting stick, push it up to the charging port, which is magnetic, and the charging cable will literally jump off the stick onto the charging port inside and line up perfectly.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do is with our community that we've already built in the screen side of the business, we're now taking that with the shade side. And what's unique about Screen Innovations is we only sell in the CDA community, in the Infocom community.
Okay.
So none of our dealers together nationwide are ever going to get undercut by the electrician who gets a better deal because they're buying more electrical stuff from that other company. With Screen Innovations, the electrician is not in conversation because we don't talk to them. We only work with our systems integrator friends in the industry.
Well, that's very good. And now, obviously, you're here at TOLA. We're here at TOLA. Tell me a little bit about TOLA and your experience with TOLA.
I love this show. It's 2 days of seeing some of our friends we don't get to see except for the other major trade shows. But what the great thing about TOLA being a smaller regional show is we get to see the installers, we get to see the project managers, we get to see the crew. We see the principals all the time at the big shows, but this gives us an opportunity to really interact with the guys that are really pulling the wire and turning the screws.
Okay.
It's not crowded. It's a good flow. So you have plenty of time when you come to TOLA to have a one-on-one conversation and take the time you need, unlike at the big shows like CDIAs and Infocoms where it's like speed dating, right? At this show, we have 5 people. We have 5 people on staff here from Screen Innovations at this show and just a 10 by 10 booth. and everybody's talking to somebody.
Yeah.
And as much time as you need to take. So you really get a chance, when you're especially looking for a new line, you really get a chance to not only learn about the line, but also learn about the people that you're going to be interacting with on the other side of the phone.
Yeah.
Right? So Tola is a great experience. If you haven't come in a while, I would strongly encourage you to put it on your calendar for next year.
Right.
Because not only are you able to see a great lineup of products out on the floor and see the people that you need to be interacting with, but then the trainings are outstanding. I mean, we just had 60 people at a training up on the fourth floor, getting certified. So there's reasons to be here as an integrator, but it's more than just the principals. Bring the crew, bring everybody on your staff and spend a couple hours here, because not only are you going to see great products, you're going to meet great people to show you how to use those products and sell those products.
Boy, I tell you what, that is so good. And we're hearing that from the vendors. We're hearing from the members. I'm asking a lot of questions about Tola, and they're saying exactly what you are. Hey, the big national shows are great, but this here is a different culture. It's more intimate and personal, and they can come here and spend time and be able to have some quality time with the different vendors. And I hear that over and over from our members.
In fact, I would actually, on the other side of the fence, I would reach out to also more of my vendor partners out there, and say, hey guys, there's a reason to be here. Right. I mean, this year is twice as good as last year. Next year, we expect it to be even twice as good as this year.
Yeah, right.
So for those vendors that are looking at it going, well, maybe it's not worth my time to make the trip down to Dallas and spend, I remind you that between Dallas, Austin, Houston, and San Antonio, the Golden Triangle we call here in Texas, this is the 8th largest electronics market on the planet.
Yeah.
Not the United States, the planet. All right. And then when you're in Dallas-Fort Worth, there's more people that live in the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area than live in Arkansas.
Yeah.
So it's worth your time to be here as a vendor.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth your time to be here as a dealer.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Well, listen, I know you're busy, and I just want to say to you, it was such an experience last week seeing that operation of yours down there in Austin. Man, I am telling you, that was exciting to me.
Well, I told him. It's open to everybody now. We do it once a month. We have an open house.
Okay.
Dealers can come by and do a full day of screen and shade training once a month.
Yep.
We have weekly webinars.
Yep.
On Wednesdays, we do 3 hours of shade training. On Thursdays, we do 1 hour of screen training. We're available to do one-on-one trainings online. And with our new shade lineup, we have outside specialists now. So if you're doing your first shade job, we can send Jacob or Miguel out, and they'll walk the job with you. You turn that job over to design services. We do the design work for you, so you can go out and get another job. And then when you're ready to install that, Miguel and Jacob will be on site with you, hand-holding to that first job. So we know shades is not the normal AV guy thing.
Right.
But we make it so easy to get into, just like all our other products. Again, another reason to come here, because you get to meet those people you're going to be interacting with online and on the phone all the time.
I get it. Well, listen. Thank you so much for taking the time. I know you've been.
Appreciate the time. All right.